I thought I'd show you my ultimate digital nomad remote setup today because I've got a few loose ends to tie up before the end of this month. We're moving to a new place and it's going to be all systems go for the work because we're really getting back to feeling good, feeling normal. I'm in this beautiful valley and yeah, there's this lovely shaded area here with a big bench. So I've got computer setup, MacBook Air, keyboard, mouse, pad, pen, and the new batteries on these MacBook Airs, I mean, they last all day. I'm only planning to work 3 hours a day anyway to be super efficient, outsource, automate, AI tools, the lot. So the battery would be fine on that, but if I was out doing a bit more work or if the battery was down, we'll just go through the kind of setup and what's working and how it all fits together. So we've got the Jackery battery here, and this is the laptop charger I've got plugged in. It's also a spare plug, and I've got the Starlink mini internet plugged in, and that's going over there. So it's got a nice space. I haven't really optimized the positioning. You can go on the app and optimize the positioning to be pointing to the satellites. And I've just done a speed test, but it could be better, but it's fine for what I need. And then this is the Jackery plugged into the battery. This is the Jackery 100-watt solar panel charger, which just folds out, and then it's got the stands on the back here. So again, you can position it to the sun. And in direct hot sunlight, you can be getting 100 watts into the battery, charging it up. So yeah, laptop, we need internet. So we've got the Starlink Mini, and we need power to power the Starlink and to be able to charge devices and the laptop when needed. So at the minute, I've not got the laptop plugged in, but this is reading, battery's at 93%. The output is about 21, 22 watts here, and input 20 watts. So it's using slightly more power to charge the Starlink at the minute, to keep the Starlink going. Only a fraction, because the sky is just this white haze everywhere, and the sun's supposed to be there shining through. We've had direct sunlight most days, so this is a bit odd today. So when that sun is shining, that input will be 100 watts. The output there will be, 22, 24. So let's just plug the laptop in and see how that affects it. Output 50, 52, 55, 50. So it's around the 50 mark for the output of the laptop and this. So yeah, indirect sunlight will be actually charging the battery, or at least keeping it full if it started full, and powering through sunlight our internet connection, which can be anywhere, and our laptop and maybe another device or two. So yeah, it's pretty amazing that now we can use the sun, the internet with the Starlink is anywhere, that can power that. Laptop batteries and connectivity is also been incredible. I just did a speed test on here, 30.8 download and 7.8 upload, which is actually fine for our purposes. Back in the old cottage, I used to have a 4G dongle and it was just chugging away. You'd be lucky to get 4 meg download. It was just painful, really painful, especially when you're motivated to work. I hurt my foot a little bit. I think driving barefoot in the van, so I'm not going to do that again. But yeah, look at that spot. Really nice. So we can set this up anywhere, set it up in the van, set it up on the beach, set it up in a jungle, and might need to climb the trees to put the Starlink up high. But yeah, really thrilled with it all and how it works. There's different subscription models for the Starlink. You can pause it when you want. I did actually pause it the other day, and I've just restarted it on an £8 because we do have internet here. So this is kind of, if we're in a place where the internet's not good, or if we're just remote, then nothing's going to stop the working, especially if we want to go on an adventure and say go out to the beach. We can all roll out there. I could then sit in the van for 3 hours in the morning while they go and enjoy themselves, and and then join them for lunch, or they join me for lunch, and just won't be restricted. The speed on this Starlink is incredible. This Jackery battery is incredible. The solar power, you just plug it in and it works. Plug and play, 19, 21 watts income. But yeah, it's got 2 of the AC plugs here. It's also got, you can charge it by the solar, you can charge it by electricity socket, or you can charge it with a cigarette lighter on your vehicle, which is good. And they've also got a couple of USB-C slots and a couple of USB-C and then 1 USB-A slot there. So enough for kind of all your devices, really. And what is also good, what they've done, this is the solar input, but what they've done is, say you just wanted to charge your phone with the sun and not bother with the battery and everything, you could just get the solar panel out, and they've put in here a USB-C and a USB-A port. So you could just, I've tested it, you just plug your phone into there and it charges with the sun. Fantastic. So really pleased with it. I've not really used it that much. We're going out today to Aves to walk around and hopefully have some lunch out. And then Emily's going to have an appointment. So yeah, I thought I'd get the video done early and just test this, because I've got just a bit of admin to do, a bit of nonsense to sort out. I just want a clean slate before we leave here and go to next month after yeah, delicious lunch with our host yesterday. Just really, really special day. Just nice. It's just like, yeah, we're fine. Things are working out. Things are coming good after a very turbulent 6 months. So my name's Michael Todd. We're building a company called Nonconformity Company. We're starting as many businesses as we can. We aim to start 100 in a year and just have the basic raw blueprints there and the first step or 2 of that business operational to see if it flows and works for us. But in the meantime, giving you the business model or combinations of business models that are used in that business, so you can come in and learn about them and use them, or use combinations of them for yourselves. The different pricing models that we're using and testing to give you ideas of the many different ways that you can price businesses and test them online. And then the combination of tools and software and AI tools that we're using to automate and run those businesses largely as automated as possible. What we can't automate or use AI with, and combinations of those tools, because a lot of these things, if you just plug in 2 or 3 tools and have them working together, you've got a real good business, and it just means then you're just managing it. Or then what you can do is you can bring in somebody to manage that particular project, and then you oversee them. And then what you can do is you could oversee 10, 20 people running 10, 20 businesses, largely automated and operated. Then you haven't got all your eggs in one basket. You're diversifying your business and your work and your income, and it just gives you more options. I think the one big mistake a lot of people make in business is they think they have this fantastic idea and they keep it safe. And they might not do anything with it. They get the bank, everything ready, and then just don't actually get it out there and don't actually speak to customers. So our message is to flip it and be the opposite. We've been following a lot of indie hackers, shipfasts, hashtag shipfast or just ship it. People like Mark Liu, and that I found recently, who was inspired by Peter Levels, who inspired me in 2016 by doing 12 startups in a year when I was selling everything and getting ready to go to Bali and trialing loads of different business models. And that's when I bought nonconformityuniversity.com, which is another website we'll have to detail all of the education for people, so you can come in and learn about these different things really easily. And we're just trying to do the websites really simple and give you the information in the quickest, easiest, best time possible. So yeah, it just blows my mind. This technology here, a lot of this is relatively very new, like these solar chargers. Solar's been around for a while now, but these mobile batteries with just these plug and play solars that fold, relatively new. Starlink internet, relatively new. And if you just, the other thing, like even before these AI tools online, there was just so much advancement in automation tools and software tools. The SaaS, software as a service tools like Zapier that then link all these together. So just even before AI, the 5 years before AI, say, the development that I saw, the evolution of the tools online and how easy and how cheap and affordable it is to just get two or three, combination of two or three of these, and you can start businesses really quickly, really cheaply, just over the weekend. So my message is to just start as many businesses as possible, because it is the only way to get ahead. 75% of all the wealthiest people in the world, well, if you take all the wealthiest people in the world, it's 75% of them are entrepreneurs or business people. There's like a couple of percent who are like sports stars, a couple of percent who are movie stars, 7% inherited it, and then there's a few other smaller, like they might have won it or inherited it, say, but 75% of all the wealthy people are entrepreneurs, and they did it through business. So it's really the only way to get ahead. And our message is, don't do one, do 10, do 20, do 50, because it's so easy these days. And then, you know, if you've done 10, 20, all you need is one or two to work out, and then you can ditch them and start some more, evolve, speak to the customers, and keep going. So that's what we're about. And recently, yeah, moved out of the UK and put everything into a van over there. Can you see it? I don't know. Somewhere over there. And got equipment like this. And this has been our first full month at a place, and it's been fantastic. We've not done too much work because we needed to sort our health and things out, which yeah, we've been doing. It's starting to feel really good and really motivated about the future. So I'm going to get these jobs done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be love.